Adam Ballard, everybody.
A lot to say there, huh? Well, the world population just reached 7 billion, and man, am I tired. But I had a lot of fun making all those babies. No, but seriously, my wife and I just had our first kid, so I am kind of responsible for that. Yeah, thank you. Give it up, parents. We were thinking about going out and having a couple drinks and a good time, but it turns out we had a baby instead. Kids are good. Kids are good. She decided to get the epidural. I was kind of against it. You know, a woman needs her strength. She's got to push and all. But she wasn't for that. Didn't think that was an option. So, but I read in Newsweek that doctors in Europe actually advocate the use of nitrous oxide during labor. It's true, yeah. They say that it has the same medical benefits as other applications. It numbs the pain. It won't stay in your system for very long. And if you inject it into your motor, it'll get you to the hospital 20 minutes faster. Yeah, I think it's a Le Mans technique. No, wait, that's a race. That has nothing to do with childbirth. No, sorry. But anyways, back to the growing population. You know, when we're leaving the hospital, filling out all the paperwork for the birth certificate and all, I noticed that the hospital staff check-marked off, without even asking, under the category of ethnicity for my son, check-marked Hispanic. Now, 1 in 4 children in the United States are born of Hispanic mothers, so he must have been the 4th one in line that day. They count them as they pop out. 1, 2, 3. Hispanic, right? He was a few minutes away from being Asian. I swear, it was this close, that close. He barely made it as Hispanic. And this would have been totally overlooked had they not check-marked off that box. What's even more surprising with the popularity of smartphones and social media these days, that 80% of new parents post an image of their child within the first hour of birth. 80%. That's right. Your child hadn't even been born for 10 minutes. He's not even been alive for 10 minutes. And Bill Gates and Facebook's legally own the rights to a picture of him. Right? Their little eyes are adjusting to the natural light. And there you are with the camera in their face. Right? Oh, I guess as a new dad, I'm kind of protective of my baby. My wife, she constantly takes pictures of him and posts them to Facebook, which totally violates his little baby privacy rights. Right? She's the baby paparazzi. I'm not a big fan of Facebook. I know it's kind of weird from some of my generation. I don't have a Facebook account. I'm against it. I think that it has changed for the worse how we interact with one another. It's less personable, even though we know more about each other than we ever have before, and we can peek into each other's lives anytime we want to, right? Well, you know, call me old-fashioned, I guess, but before Facebook was around, chatting actually required the use of your vocal cords. Huh? Yeah, and yeah, that wasn't too good. But poking was something we did before, right? And that involved touching someone physically with an extremity and/or appendage of some sort. And I left that definition pretty broad, so you can kind of think about that, right? And albums. Think about the albums before the real, tangible albums that we had, not just ones with pictures in it that portray our best image, right? No, before you figured, hey, I paid for it, it's going in there, damn it, right? I don't care how bad I look in those jeans, it's going in there. But now we want to put our best positive image out there for others to see, right? Professional photos even. Before Facebook, sharing was something that we instilled in our youth. Now we teach our kids that if you take a picture of yourself in front of the mirror with a high angle attack, it'll hide your double chin, right? Before Facebook, liking something consisted more of just clicking a button with a thumbs up on it because you're too lazy to write a stupid comment, right? What it really means, the liking is, hey, I saw it and it doesn't suck, right? And friends, that's where I draw the lines with Facebook. Friends, newsflash folks, friends are people with whom you actually keep up with, you know, not just acquaintances you want to spy in on every once in a while, you know. What Facebook needs is a few categories to help keep people sorted out. The first category that I propose would be people you hate but want to keep tabs on. your frenemies, if you will. Let's take a look what's going on in Sarah's life. Click. I hope something bad's happened to her. Click, click. Nope, still looks like she has a perfect life, damn it. Right? Facebook. Yeah, due to this all this positive imagery that is rampant on Facebook, you know, you feel like that everyone's better than you. You feel like you never really lived any experiences for real. You just watch others live their lives out before you on a computer screen, right? I want to know, one, where do they, it makes it hard to keep up with the Joneses, right? That's what I'm talking about. One, where do they find the money to do all these things? And two, how do they have the time to create an elaborate photo documentary of what happened on their vacation with captions explaining every little detail on their beautiful dream vacation, right? I have neither, but I am pretty good with Photoshop, so if I wanted to, I could just copy their pictures, superimpose my head on their bodies, and write, "Had a great time in paradise. Suck donkey balls, you pathetic losers." Right? Hey, that's my time, but I'm telling you, hey, it was this close. Right? Thanks a lot.